Morning folks, welcome to the vlog. This is Ian, the dad brewer, and today we're going to be doing some racking. We're going to be racking one of our brand new seasonal beers. It's a Kolsch, style, and that'll be going live on the the 7th of March, along with a couple of other seasonal beers, and that's something that we do here regularly every 12 weeks at Brewhouse and Kitchen. Hi, so yes, this is a brand new vlog by myself, Ian, and I've been brewing now commercially for around about 4.5 years here at Brewhouse and Kitchen, and we are the biggest brew pub group in the UK, with 22 pubs and 22 brewers, concocting some fantastic award-winning beers across the group, and for your lovely faces to come in and try. So yes, follow me on this day of racking this Kolsch beer, and we'll give you a little insight into our daily tasks and how we go about things here at Brewhouse and Kitchen. We treat all our beers here at Brewhouse and Kitchen with the same respect and love of the traditional brewing methods. So all our beers are packaged with primary sugar, and primary sugar allows for the natural carbonation to take place within whichever vessel we are packaging into. And for today's beer, it is a lager, so we're going to up our primary sugar just a touch, just to give it a little bit more effervescence. It will, of course, leave some sediment, roughly around about 1 litre potentially, in the bottom of the keg, which will need to be discarded prior to hooking up and serving. So we have around about 29 litres per keg of saleable beer, which it works really well for us, and it's the most natural way to get carbonation into your beer. It does take a bit more time, roughly a good 2 weeks minimum of conditioning, and of course being a Kolsch style and being a lager hybrid style, this one will require just a little bit more. So hopefully a minimum of 4 to 6 weeks in package, doing some warm and then cold maturation to allow it to be a real tasty beer on the bar. And of course, this particular beer did win me an award last year on the SEBA Midlands Regionals, picked up a nice silver, and not bad for the first time having brewed it. So let's hope for the second batch being just as good as the one last year. So yeah, join me on this journey, and we'll show you how we do things, and we'll take it from there. And that's our lovely West Coast IPA joining the Kolsch there, bubbling away, getting towards the end of fermentation. And in a few days' time we'll be dropping some more hops into there, some Simcoe and some lovely Cascade hops. We'll be going into that one for a nice punchy, bitter West Coast pale ale. So do pop down to Sutton Coldfield and see that one on the 7th of March. And that's the kegs there. They're rental kegs from Kegstar, so they come in clean. We send them back dirty, and we get more clean ones to fill regularly. They are purged with CO2, so we will degas them before adding the primary sugar. Otherwise, we will end up with a bit of a mess. I'll show you just to degas them. We have the coupler there with the valves removed. Normally got a little ball in there that floats to top to allow the beer through and drops back down to not allow anything back into the keg. But we'd remove that so we can get all of our primary sugar and beer into the vessels. So I'll just demonstrate that quickly. And you want to watch out that you do not expel too much CO2 into the environment. So I'll just show you that now. that's our primary sugar there, 1.352, give or take thereabouts. Looking for about 350 really, but 353, that'll be absolutely fine for what we're doing, and that will try them up 12 casks we're aiming for on this one based on my brew day. Normally do squeeze out an extra one, and yeah, we're just going to hit that with some boiling water to dissolve and get ready. Hit that with some boiling water, around about 2,500. Ample primary sugar to fill the kegs with. Just going to give that a mix. Just give it a mix up. Dissolve all the corn sugar, and then we aim for roughly around about 250 mils of this solution into each keg before putting the beer on top. We will do a final gravity check of the beer in the tank, and it's not too bad because it's not carbonated in the tank, so therefore we don't have to worry about the carbonation skewing the reading, but also it's not so bad because we have a digital hydrometer which satisfies the taxman, gives us a definite reading based on the sample, and also we can use a lot less beer for sampling. So yeah, the machine takes roughly 2 mils to get an accurate reading, so we will just take a small 1/3 pint glass and take a small sample, as opposed to when using hydrometers, the traditional glass hydrometers, where you have to take a reasonable amount of samples to fit the glass hydrometer in the trial jar. As you're probably familiar with home brewing, just going to set the scales and measure out our vegan finance. We use a product here called, because I don't even see that, let me see it again into focus, Protosol. It's vegan friendly finings, country of origin Germany, by AB Vickers, and it's good. Keep it a cool but not freezing location, and the shelf life is always pretty good on it. They come in 1 kilo tubs, and this is from our suppliers, Brewers Select. You can get various others from places like Murphy and Sons, Malt Miller, etc. And any of you good homebrew shops, Get a Brewed example. Not plugging any of these, by the way, but all the reputable homebrew. And if I missed you, I do apologise, and give me a shout out, and I'll mention you in another vlog. So we're going to weigh out here 300 mils of the finings going straight into the primary sugar solution, and then we'll give that another mix up. There we go, 300 mils into there, give that another mix up, and then that will be ready to measure out and pour into each individual keg. There we go. So I think many people ask me regularly, how do you get into brewing? Why do you get into brewing? And I think, like for many, it all started off as a hobby, home brewing hobby, to get some extra beer on the go. As we all quickly learn, that hobby escalates, from bottling to corny kegs to grain fathers to Herm systems, etc. We always get a little bit carried away, and it was just a continuation of that. And I made some pretty good beers, so I thought. People gave me good feedback, and I wasn't in a position to go and set up on my own So I looked around for opportunities within brewing, and came across this one 4.5 years ago, and it's been absolutely fantastic so far, picking up awards on a yearly basis, and really getting to grips from producing some good quality beers. Doing my general brewing certificate, the IBD, was absolutely a wonderful experience, and hopefully we'll be pushing out further and maybe doing some diploma at some point, just to get a greater understanding of some of the science behind what I do. Some fantastic books out there. Some of them are hard reads. John Palmer's books are fantastic. The book on water, hops and yeast are all fantastic, and I'll pop some links in the description for you guys, of some of my favourite books that really got me into brewing and helped me develop as a brewer. But yeah, I'm just taking a final reading of the Kolsch style gravity, just to make sure that we're on point before racking. So I'll show you that. It's lopsided, as the app is designed for phones, but this is on a tablet, so it doesn't auto-rotate. But as we can see, we're at 1.007. Temperature is 11.6, which it comes up a lot higher than the FV. On my units, the cold crash on this particular beer has only got down to 4 degrees. Ideally, I would like it a little bit colder. It fluctuates between 6 and 7, so we'll pop a little bit more through just to see if we get a steady reading on there. So we're going to call that 10.06, and that's going to produce us here a 5% beer, which will be absolutely delightful. Got our primary sugar there, and we're now going to pop 200 mils into each of the kegs. We're just gonna pour that straight in. Oh, sorry, no, we're gonna take that cap off first to make it a touch easier to pour in there, and then just like so. In. To each and every one. Try not to spill any, of course. There we go, so that's that. They're all filled now, so now I'm just going to set up the racking equipment and start filling these bad boys with the Kolsch, and yeah, hopefully that goes smoothly. multi-feeding out the racking arm into the keg individually for 12 kegs. Doesn't take me too long. And that's it, folks. We're going to wrap up this this vlog for today. Hope you enjoyed. Hope that gave you a little insight into how I go about packaging some beers here. Yeah, see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.